packed up.
Yep. Next morning. So next morning we packed up, went down to grab breakfast really quick, because we needed to pick up Hank by 9 or something. I don't remember. There were certain times that you can pick up dogs and stuff like that. So, other things we had to consider. So we had breakfast. We picked up Hank. And so this guy over here, from like either the first or second day, he said, "I want to see a bear."
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That's what I said. I want to see a bear and I want to see a bull. I want to see a moose, primarily a bull moose.
So come to find out, when we were talking to Joe, the place that we had set tent up was
He said
popular.
He said he used to bird hunt out there. He said that place is really popular. He used to go out there and bird hunt all the time. He said, I stopped a number of years ago because there's a lot of black bears and a lot of bears just in general up in that area. And he said it just was kind of unnerving. So we didn't have any bear encounters or have anything, but apparently we were like staying in Bearsville.
Their home.
Yeah, like just where they're all chilling up there. But
And then, so we picked up Hank, and from where Hank was to our next Airbnb that was close to Glacier was 6 hours.
yeah.
And so every time we had to check into an Airbnb, I would try to be there by at least 3.
Yeah.
That way we can use up all the time, the amenities, washing clothes, and get all that stuff done.
Yeah. So what part of our plan is like every 2-3 days we'll get an Airbnb. We'll get one that has a full kitchen, has laundry services, has everything, like on site. We bring Tide Pods, and so when we get to our Airbnb, it's unpack, do about 5-6 loads of laundry, I would guess. Mm-hmm. Make sure everything's clean, brush the dog out, wash him if necessary, cook a bunch of food, vac seal it, repack our cooler, just us freshen up, have a good spot to sleep, get a good night's rest, and then head back out, go to the gas station, get ice, get gas, and disappear off grid for a few more days.
Yeah. So we so it was a 6-hour trip up there, and we got there right about 3 o'clock during check-in and stuff like that. So that was a good drive. I really didn't know Montana was famous for cherries.
Yeah.
Like every sign was cherries, pick your cherry.
Huckleberries.
Yeah, cherries. Like I didn't know that, so that was pretty cool. It was a neat drive going up there too.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the drive up there?
I thought the drive was beautiful. It had some awesome views, nice curvy roads with good inclines and declines.
Yeah. And it was the
all
weather.
The stuff a car guy enjoys.
The weather was pretty good too. It kind of rained a little bit, but not too much.
No, just a few different spots. It was just a nice day.
Yeah. So we got there. We got to an Airbnb, which was amazing. Really another nice location that we can find there. And we did our thing. We went to sleep. Got up early the next day. Because we had to drop Hank off at 7:15, but we didn't. We were running a little bit late, which is okay. So we dropped him off, and then we kind of explored the town a little bit just to see what there was. Found another great, amazing breakfast place called Outlaw Diner.
Yeah.
So
absolutely fantastic
the
breakfast.
Bacon was so great. Like we went back twice.
I would order a double breakfast just because I can throw down on food anyway. But this place was fire. I ended up doing double breakfasts multiple times. Yeah.
So Glacier is. I think we have a lot to tell with Glacier. Glacier was really fun.
So we dropped off Hank. Kind of got resituated, ate an amazing breakfast at Outlaw Cafe. If you guys ever find yourself in the area, we will definitely be back. It was fantastic. Like I doubled down on breakfast. Like I can put away some food. I wanted extra breakfast. She got all kinds of extra bacon. Their potatoes, their bacon, everything is fantastic.
So to give you an idea, I ordered 1. He ordered 3. Right?
2 breakfasts. 2. Two separate things. I ordered
okay.
double of what she got. I don't come to play. But yeah, we ended up eating breakfast. Can't say enough about that place. Ended up going to Glacier National Park, went into the west entrance, sat in line, made our way up there. We're super excited. Where do you want to see? This was a park that she really wanted to go to. I didn't know much about. We ended up sitting in line for a smooth 45 minutes or so, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the way up there, and they said, "You have your vehicle registered?" And we're like, "Well, yeah, stickers on the back, like it's registered." They're like, "No, you need to have a reservation for your vehicle to enter the park between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m." And we're like, "Oh, okay, well, we don't have that." And they're like, "Oh, no problem. Go see this guy." So we drive around. They turn us off out of the road, going into the park. We wind our way through, end up talking to this nice man who just pretty much told us we were screwed. We weren't getting in that day in the nicest way possible. Appreciated her service as a veteran, but couldn't do anything for us.
I was trying to flash that. I was trying to use my veteran status card to like
Veterans National Park card, but no, to no avail. We got shot down. So slightly defeated. We thought, well, we'll just make our way out and around.
But he told us that we can still get in before 6 and after 3.
Yeah. So as long as we beat it there by 6 a.m., this is like 8:30 in the morning now.
Yeah.
Probably at this point, 9 o'clock. Maybe, and yeah, we're kind of screwed. Can't get in for the day. So we got all kinds of time to kill until 3 p.m. So we take off out of the west side entrance. You don't get to see anything when you pull in the west side entrance. And we ended up making our way back around and kind of bypassing around the park, which ended up being pretty cool. We got to take our time. We were in no hurry, didn't have a dog. Just kind of took our time, just absorbing, considering where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do, stalling until 3 p.m. Mm-hmm. So we ended up going, driving, scouting out what ended up being one of our camping spots. Later we ended up back in that area.
Yeah.
But made our way around the park to Two Medicine Lake entrance, which is just a short little entrance. Drove in, waited in a brief little line, talked to the nicest lady. She checked our credentials, had a great conversation with her. Flashed our ID and everything at the gate entrance and made our way into Two Medicine Lake, which is, I guess there's probably some hiking spots that you could go in there, but we weren't intending on hiking. It was just kind of one of the main entrance points where you get to see the lake, get to see the mountains, some breathtaking views. Janita will post some pictures of it. Absolutely looked incredible. And then I spent 45 minutes there or so?
Pretty much an hour, because beside the lake, we also went to that fall, Running Eagle Falls.
Oh yeah.
So at this point, we're kind of learning our little routine of how we scout out the park beforehand, and then like really know where everything is, in the place in the park. So Glacier National Park, there's only like maybe 4 entrances.
Three entrances.
Yeah.
Really?
So the main one is going to the Sun Road, and that goes right in the middle of the park.
Makes its way up and through.
Yeah. And then there's Two Medicines, which is south, and then Mini Glaciers, which is north. So we had to take the long route, or like we had to loop down the bottom and then go back across, which is good because we had time to kill. And just scouting out the area, like this is where this is. This looks like we could do disbursement camp and stuff like that. So we are learning how to scout out the area before we actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so we went to Two Medicine Lake. That was gorgeous. That was like our first exposure to Glacier National Park, and it was really beautiful. And then on the way back out, we stopped at another site, which was called Running Eagle Falls. And that was pretty, a short little walk, no elevation to be climbed. So it was a short little walk, all paved, my kind of hiking. And that waterfall was pretty, it's also called, what was it called also? is running Trick Falls or something like that, because it goes into the ground.
The water disappears. It comes from up above, disappears behind some rocks, and then spills out in a different area and then cascades down.
Yeah, there's a cool little story behind it too. Apparently, it was for a Blackfoot Native American woman who, what did she do?
She kind of did a fasting / stint in the woods out by it.
Yeah, to the waterfall, or at the waterfall, actually, to, because she was asking for a vision. And then she led war parties and stuff like that. And she was gifted this name.
Running Eagle, which is a male's name, not really bestowed on a woman, but because of her acts of courage and understanding everything, like helping them. Yeah, to bring justice and all that. She was a warrior, and she was honored in that way. So it was really cool. I'll post it, because I took a picture of the little description too. So I'll post that one for you guys. So that was fun. And we probably killed a good 2 hours in there. Yeah.
2.5 hours. And then we came back out, and then we headed up north again. By this time, it was probably like 2:00 or like 1:30 or something like that. And so we had kind of a little bit more time to kill. So we decided to go park at this place and have our lunch. That over, we saw the lake and the entrance and all the mountains again. So
we found a really cool lunch spot off the road, parked, sat there, enjoyed our lunch, enjoyed the view. It was right by St. Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Near St. Mary. And just for killing time till 3 p.m. so we could get in the main entrance, on the east side. So we ended up doing that, had a great lunch, just kind of chilled. Got in line and kind of sat for about, we didn't know how many people would pile up or what to really expect.